Hi, this is Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com. It is Sunday, I think March 5th or 6th, 2013. And I'm in the Studio Cycles World Headquarters, our warehouse and offices here in Hawthorne, California. And I just want to do a quick video on the best bikes for petite women. I get a lot of calls from women who are in the 4'9" to 5'2" range, and I think probably the biggest factor for a petite woman is how the bike fits. Most petite women who take indoor cycling classes regularly, they tend to get jammed on bikes that are not optimal in terms of size. And I think probably one of the biggest factors for petite women is having a handlebar that truly goes forwards and backwards. And the Schwinn AC bikes are, and if you watch my videos, you'll see that I really like the Schwinn ACs. I've consulted on these bikes for 3 or 4 years. In fact, I'm the only outside consultant to Schwinn, to Star Trek, to Spinning.com and Mad Dog Athletics. I started to consult with Free Motion, but the bikes were just so difficult for me to work on with our optimization process that we pulled all the Free Motion bikes and sent them back. And I passed on their offer to have me work with them as a consultant. So I haven't had Free Motions in my stores or on my website for sale in quite a long time. But the Schwinn AC bikes, this is the AC Performance, this is the AC Sport, this is the AC Performance Plus, and they really do have handlebars that truly go forwards and backwards. This is the Star Trek Spinner NXT. And you can see on the NXT that the handlebar goes forward, but it only comes back to a neutral position. I'm talking about a handlebar that truly comes back close to the rider. And a lot of petite women will call me and ask me about the Kaisers. And this bike right here is the Kaiser M3. This is a 2013 M3. You can tell the newer versions because they have a red shift lever on them. But this is the M3, and this is one bike that the distance from the saddle to the handlebars is not optimal for a petite woman. And when you raise the handlebar, you'll see that the handlebar on this bike raises at an angle. It doesn't go straight up and down, it raises at an angle. Now, they did come out with what they call the all-new M3 Plus. This is an M3 Plus, and to me, and this is just my opinion, but I think they probably would have done better if they would have just taken a fore-aft adjustment and put it on their existing handlebar, because this handlebar, when you pull it back, it's almost, well, I've heard some people, some petite women tell me that they actually whack the top of their knees and the tops of their quads on the end of the handlebar, and you can see the close proximity. So this handlebar, I don't know where this handlebar came from. I don't know who designed it or what they were thinking, but it's a very odd handlebar, and even still, they still have the headstock that comes out of the bike at almost a 45-degree angle. So when you try to raise the handlebars on these bikes, these Kaisers, it just makes the bike longer. The other thing about the Kaisers is it has the lightest flywheel. It's an aluminum disc. It weighs nothing and it provokes zero inertia. So riders tend to be bouncy on these. I think since a lot of riders are not cyclists, they don't bring a strong pedal stroke to the table. And I think a flywheel that has perimeter weighting in it, the ACs, the IC Pros, the older NXTs, the Spinner Pros, the Spinner NXT, whether you're petite or you're 7 feet tall, perimeter weighting produces aggressive inertia. And aggressive inertia is what produces that fluid 360-degree pedal stroke. It's what creates endorphins quickly. And especially as you get older, and especially if you're a runner or you've been engaged in sports or activities with high impact. I talk to a lot of runners who they don't necessarily need invasive surgery, but they're coming up to the crossroads because of their age or because of what they've been involved in. And I've seen a lot of runners incorporate indoor cycling or spinning into their workouts, and their knee issues just go away. I'm not a doctor. I don't prescribe advice to people with issues, but that's just been my experience. So petite women, what I would look for is a handlebar that truly goes forwards and backwards. If you watch some of my other videos, you'll know this already, but we're the only company in the world where when we sell a brand new bike, we take it out of the box, we tear it apart, then it's built. It's gone through from the inside out, then it's fully built. And then the last thing that happens is I personally ride and tune every bike. Once the bike has been gone through from the inside out, it's been ridden and tuned, then it gets racked. And when you place an order, we take the bases, the pedals, the handlebars, and the seats off. Every bike has bases. Every bike has pedals, every bike has handlebars, and every bike has a seat. We take all this off, we overpackage, double box. These are AC performances that are going to a club, and the process has happened. And then these are the secondary shells that go on to the factory boxes. All of this costs money, all of this takes time. And believe me, I would not do this if I didn't have to. But our packaging, our tuning, our lifetime parts replacement, our direct support, and the fact that you can call me personally at 888-909-BIKE or 818-470-2204, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. You call me and I will talk to you about all the different bikes and all the choices. If you have multiple users, if you're tall, if you're short, if you're younger, if you're older, this is what we specialize in. And you can look around this warehouse and see, that we are an indoor cycling company. In fact, we're the premier indoor cycling company. No one has been doing this longer than Studio Cycles. I'm Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com, and I want to sell you your next bike. I'd be happy to speak with you whether you're buying one bike for your home or 50 bikes for your club. We do things differently. We are the absolute exception to the rule. I'm Jeff Wimmer from Studio Cycles and StudioCycles.com. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck to you on your road to health and fitness.